wasn't able to capture it, but CNN here really made a good
they
point.
should all just be thrown out. So you have the Trump campaign on the record now saying that legitimate ballots that are where local law says they're legitimate should be thrown out. And as Bakari said, you have been pursuing two different strategies: count them here, don't count them there. I remember covering the 2000 recount when the Bush campaign,
they're making a good point. Trump supporters are saying count them all, count all the votes. And strangely, the Trump campaign itself is trying to get votes thrown out in Pennsylvania. So you have people on the same team saying contradictory things. One says, count them all. The other one says, don't count these ones. Make up your minds. They have no unified strategy on this. This is why we're seeing this kind of confusion.
His net worth a decade or so ago with Chris Blaster,
I'll admit it.
Investigations at ABC News and the whole team there. Donald Trump threatened to sue not just us for the reporting, because he didn't like what we were reporting about his net worth. I smile because I still can't believe this happened. He threatened to sue me, Blasto, my parents, in a letter saying he wants to sue my mother, damning me back to the womb for doing the reporting. Chris, that's how he thinks.
He's very litigious, and he's also encouraged people around him to be the same way, and even his supporters. And it's just absolutely ridiculous.
I'll admit it, CNN is biased. I've been comparing CNN's stream to Fox News' stream, and also their streams to the main, the network news streams like NBC News, ABC News, CBS News. CNN more resembles those other network news streams, the way they present their things and stuff like that. But I also notice CNN is also trying to present things that makes Trump, his campaign, and his supporters, that paints them in the bad light. Just like Fox News does the same, but the other way around. Even though I find myself agreeing with some of what they're saying, I also recognize cable news in general is just such bias. Not always BS, but a lot of it is BS. Or if it's not BS, trying to be suggestive, trying to say the other side is bad. They're both guilty of this. Fox News, CNN, and including through MSNBC. All three of them are guilty of this, for sure. Fox News is actively trying to get people killed from this pandemic by not taking it seriously. Whether that's all their own decision or because dear leader Trump wanted them to say that. Who really knows there? I don't know. Only they know. It's just sad. It's just sad. And as this election is going on, Fox News is trying its best. I mean, I already bitched about it earlier. Trying its best to portray this election in the most worst light they can from things that are pretty routine, like mail-in ballots that were pretty routine every election up until this point. For some reason, this year, out of all years, it's not routine. I wonder why. See, they're both guilty of this, but my God, Fox News is just on another level of irresponsibility and propaganda. I just can't fucking stand them.